for the fourth time this afternoon. And a good one. Kirk Springs. Bringing the Patriot home. Well, let's see. He had one for 89 last week. And this one stopped out of the water.
There's a story in each box score. This channel's about those stories. This is Daily Random, NFL.
Daily Random, NFL.
October 28th, 1984. The 6-2 New York Jets visited Sullivan Stadium for a date with the 5-3 New England Patriots. It was 59 degrees Fahrenheit. The Patriots were favored by 3.5, and 60,513 were packed in. In all-time head-to-head play, the Jets owned a 28-19-1 advantage over New England. The Patriots, led by Ron Meyer up until this game for the 3 prior seasons, and who had an 18-15 overall record, was fired earlier in the week. Hall of Fame tight end Raymond Berry was called in to replace him. Berry, out of coaching for the past 2 seasons, had previously served as New England's receivers coach for 4 years. Berry's quarterback in his maiden voyage was Tony Eason. In his second NFL season and making his 10th career start, he had an 85.9 rating, almost 2,000 yards, and 11 scores prior to kickoff in this game. From amongst New England's starting roster, only left outside linebacker Andre Tippett would one day make the transition to Canton. The Jets were piloted by Joe Walton, with a 13-11 record to his credit in his second season at the helm. Walton had Pat Ryan listed as his starter, but a hard hit in the second quarter necessitated the appearance of rookie backup Ken O'Brien. Through 66 career games, Ryan was making only his 10th start. He had a 72.5 quarterback rating and more interceptions than touchdowns, 19-18. For New York, only New York Sack Exchange member Joe Klecko would one day graduate to the Hall of Fame. The Jets entered the game at 6-2, second place in the strong AFC East division, and the Patriots only a step back at 5-3. As the Patriots had defeated the Jets earlier in the campaign, a New England win would earn an important tiebreaker for them in the playoff race. The following was originally an NBC Sports production. MJS3 posted the original broadcast. If you'd like to watch it uncut, check here instead. Enjoy.
Out of Penn State, the rookie John Williams. And this has been one of the weaknesses of the New England game. Kickoff and punt returns. This is Williams. And he is run out at the 19-yard line. And Tatupu hit for the loss on the play. Lance Bell, the outside linebacker, coming up to make the stop. Second down for Eason. And it's a first down for Stanley Morgan. First and 10. First down from the 45. And Tatupu hit for the loss. Mark Gastineau. On the stop. James now the lone deep back. Deflected. Pass intended for the tight end. Lynn Dawson with the call.
Number 40, offense. It's refused. Third down.
Down at 11. Stephen Stone. His forward progress stopped at the 49 NFL. The best was Steve O'Neill of the 69 Jets. This is Kirk Springs calling fair catch.
We have unnecessary roughness, number 47 on the receiving team. And we have number 44 illegally downfield on the kicking team. They will offset. It will be fourth down.
In the AFC. 3 minutes gone by first quarter. And not a good kick. But good coverage. Springs stopped at the 25 by Mosi Tatupu. A 30-yard punt. A lone deep back. Play action. Johnny Lamb Jones making his return off that broken collarbone injury, wasting no time out of the 40. No score. We're early first quarter. Raymond McNeil with a big hole across the 45. Raymond Claiborne, the right quarterback, on the stop. Fritz. Second and 3. Raymond McNeil. picking it up. Ken Sims, Steve Nelson combining on the stop. They would lose out if it's a wild card situation. Here's McNeil going left to the 46-yard line. Claiborne on the tackles. Lots of time, and then Ryan is hit on a flag throw.
Holding. Offense. Number 68. Decline. Third down.
It was decline. Big rush. Ryan getting it away. Hector surprised and short of the first down. Gets it. Patriots, no score. 5.5 gone by first quarter. Good hang time. And James with the fair catch. Fans responding. They felt there was contact made, but no flag. He's back. Raymond Burry, the new head coach. Good second effort. Picked up 4. Johnny Lynn on the stop. From their 15. Play action and much time. But look out. Number 74, the rookie Ron Perot on the tackle. Bubble recovery. Third down and 9. Stephen Starring. Way short of the first down. There's Joe Klecko headed to the dressing room. First attempt. That's Kirk Springs out of the 45-yard line. Springs. And turned back by Dombrowski. And it's Jones picking up the first down.
Percentage of picking up the first down.
Number 79. Second down.
Ocean, second down 18. Look out. Oh, terrific rush. Led by the combination of Don Blackman and Julius Adams.
When Don Blackman was in there first.
First down.
Schuler peeling off. Ryan going sideline. Beautiful catch by Jones, who was spun around by the left corner, Ernest Gibson. The defense on. And it's a first down picked up by Pat Ryan. On strong, many questions about him when he was drafted as that first-round draft pick. Again, they go to the razzle-dazzle. The pass intended for the tight end, Mickey Schuler, from the 34. Now Ryan goes the middle, and it's broken up. Intended for the rookie tight end, Glenn Dennison. 2 games this year, did not play at all from scrimmage last season. Johnny Hector inside the 30, his last 10. From 46 yards away, Leahy converting. Pat, I would think, suffering with a strong headache. Good kick by Leahy and John Williams. The swing by Eason. Derek Ramsey, the so-called H-back.
Derek Ramsey
did much damage to the Jets in the earlier meeting this season. And 43 yards, second down 3. Osi Tatupu. Mark Gastineau on the stop. Correction, Tony Collins carrying the ball. The use of one back, the I-back formation. Tony wasn't getting the playing time. Some improvisation by Eason. Rick Buttle nearly picked off the pass. Second down and 10 from the 31. Tony Collins.
And to Tony Collins.
Handled well by the Jets. For the Jets. And Eason incomplete. Punt of the day. Kirk Springs awaits it. Down at the 30-yard line. Here's Springs. Picking his way. And took a shot as he crossed the 40 to position for the 46-yard field goal by Leahy. And McNeil hit for the loss. Don Blackman, number 55, is kind after his outing against Houston. Here's McNeil pulling away. Getting the block and hit out of bounds at the 8-yard line. Ray Claiborne get a piece of him. So McNeil has taken over the rushing leadership. Here's Johnny Hector. And he was pinned by Roland James. The 53-yard run by McNeil. Second and goal from the 7. O'Brien for his first NFL touchdown. Lucky Cleaver catching his first NFL touchdown. By the score of 9-0. Well, many people thought that the Patriots be a play these last couple of days here in the New England area. 10-0 Jets on top. John Williams, the rookie from Penn State, on the return. Out near the 25-yard line, a 17-yard return into the Washington Redskins. But the play has not been what has been expected. On the other hand, there have been many injuries to key people. And a first down picked up by Stephen Sterling. Penalty against the Jets.
Defense, 5 yards added on. First down.
First down from midfield. Short setup for Eason. To the tight end, Lynn Dawson. Jets 10, the Patriots nothing. Second down and 3 for Eason. Big rush. Eason running for the first down.
That's just something you love to have and love to see in a quarterback.
His elbow will not play the rest of this half. He may make his return. Tatupu for the short pickup. Bob Crable, Greg Puddle, above front. Again, the tight end, Lynn Dawson. And it's Derek Ramsey on the reception. A very short pickup good against Seattle and bringing the Patriots from behind to win. Nice pass. And another first down. Stanley Morgan setting up the first and goal. Patriots nothing. Spread ahead by Tatupu. Second and goal at the 6. Eason lofting it. Stephen Starring, the intended receiver.
He was in, but I don't think the ball was.
Patriots thought he was in.
The ball? You see if the ball gets over the line.
2 men moving on the offense. Third down.
Eason overthrowing, intended for Derek Ramsey.
And it gives the Patriots a wonderful opportunity now.
Very rough. Number 78. First down.
The 5. Tony Collins twisting his way for a couple. In the backfield, play action. He threw into a crowd.
Well, he threw into a crowd because he ran into a crowd as soon as he made the fake handoff.
Eason throwing it away. And he puts it through. The Patriots on the board. A long drive, a 13-play drive. Now kicking off to the top kickoff return team in the NFL, Kirk Springs. Out to the 20.
Taken out by Kirk Springs.
And a good return.
And I think that if he does, he won't play. And if O'Brien continues to play well, that's another reason he may not see any more action today.
Foxborough, Jets lead it 10-3. Second down, 6, and O'Brien airing it out for Lamb Jones, who has had a spectacular first half. Mark Gastineau, O'Brien lost all the practice time, and Pat Ryan became the starter. Freeman McNeil. Another nifty play, good for 27.
Yeah, but let's give Lamb Jones credit for that one, too.
Schuler in motion. Johnny Hector finding the hole and spinning out of the 10. Again, the big hole.
Johnny Hector carried.
Johnny Hector stopped by Rick Sanford. Rick's back in. This is McNeil. Good coverage by the Patriots as McNeil tried to go wide. Don Blackman, the outside linebacker, cut him off. And Jones right. Much time intended for Jones. They have a game against the Jets.
12th man on the field on the play. Third down.
3 down. Beautiful defensive play by the Patriots to stop Johnny Hector. Yard attempt. Leahy hit from 46 earlier. And connects right here. Patriots. Firing of Coach Ron Meyer. New head coach Raymond Berry seeing his club fall behind. This is John Williams.
Williams takes it out.
Out across the 25-yard line, Rusty Gilbo on the stop. A 21-yard kickoff return. 26-yard line. The Jets up 13-3. For Collins. Barry Bennett and Greg Buttle
Barry Bennett
on the stop.
Hasn't changed their play.
Second down and 2. Eason going deep. Picked off by the rookie Russell Carter.
Russell Carter.
So Russell Carter, who came up with his first NFL interception last week against Kansas City, caught the deflection off the hands of Stephen Starring. So the Jets taking over, and O'Brien again connects with Jones. Lamb Jones, who took a pretty good rip on in that final preseason game against the Raiders, but he has been sharp here this afternoon. But that time, not the case. He hit the lineman, Reggie McElroy. All the scores and highlights, NFL 84 coming up at halftime. Again, the dazzling move by Johnny Hector for a first down for the Jets. McNeil inside the 10, down at 5. Flag throw. O'Brien throwing end zone, incomplete.
Incomplete.
56, defense, offside at the snap.
That was Tippett.
79, offense, holding. They will
that's
offset
Powell.
second down.
And it is Marion Barber carrying for the first time today. Last week against Kansas City, there's a first and goal from the 2. Tony Page, who has been the short yardage specialist. And here's Barber working off the hit by Nelson to carry in. Nelson thought he had him. Gun for the extra point. So many people felt that the Patriots would come out all revved up, particularly, and that their favorite Rod Rust
Points. I mean, it's not totally one-sided, but the score is.
The interception by Russell Carter leading to this last Jet drive. Here's John Williams. Out across the 30-yard line, a good return. Kyle Clifton on the stop to avenge that earlier season defeat. Eason pegging. Lynn Dawson, who has been a favorite target this afternoon of Tony Eason, stopped by Lance Bell. Check it, Derek Ramsey on the reception.
3.
In effect, first out at the 43. Clarence Weathers for another first down. 40 seconds to go in the half. There's Gastineau leading the charge. Heading to the quarterback, Tony Eason. He might return second half. Eason had the time. Derek Ramsey inside the 35, stopped by Darrell Ray. Penalty marker down. Eason is stopped by Barry Bennett.
Eason brought down.
Won the last time.
Offside defense, number 99. A 5-yard penalty makes the first down.
Y'all be careful. Eason able to pull away. Beautiful catch.
You better call time.
And Eason throwing.
Now he's got enough time.
Prestridge will put it down. Bad snap. But he's able to hit.
Good.
Prestridge able to straighten out that snap.
A rarity. He was picked off once.
Yeah, but that was not his fault.
On a deflection. The return by John Williams, the rookie from Penn State. And again, the good coverage by the Jets. Tupu with the short pickup. Club, the outstanding rookie Irving Fryer also out of action today. Bowl getting a piece of it to break it up. 3rd down and 8. Eason hanging right in, but Gastineau comes up with his 2nd sack of the day. Hunting for the 4th time this afternoon. And a good one. Kirk Springs. Bringing the Patriot hot. Well, let's see. He had one for 89 last week. And this one stopped out of the wall. Cal Bryan is the quarterback. Tony Page. Tricked up by Larry McGrew, the inside linebacker. And 8. Back into it. 3rd down and 5. And O'Brien throwing. Nice recovery for the 1st down by Mickey Schuler, the favorite target of Pat Ryan in the NFL. 1st down at the 15. Freeman McNeil. 6. It is a 2nd and 2. Freeman McNeil with the 1st down. Steve Nelson. Schuler in motion. Here's McNeil. Again the first across the 35, and Nelson on the stop.
Holding. Offense. Number 86. 1st down.
20 back at the 17. O'Brien looking right, then left, in trouble. Number 98, the nose tackle, Dennis Owens. Freeman McNeil. And the Patriots played it well. 17. And Ken Sims would not allow the put-away.
You know,
And Starring hit down. Fired this past Thursday. Eason running into his own man. And shovels it for Lynn Dawson. And then 1 from the 38. And it's Craig James pulling away, plus a penalty marker.
on the play.
Holding. Offense. Number 66.
When it's
And again to the ground for James. Good 2nd effort. Lance Bell on the stop. Back in Foxborough, as you can see, just shy 6 and 3rd down conversion. Make it 1 for 7 as Collins has picked it up. Eason on the swing for Dawson. Dawson to the 30. Right through it. 2nd and 5. Off the draw, James. Stop at the line.
He's got him wide open.
But underthrows the intended receiver. And hits again. So Tony Franklin having himself a fine day.
Away from Humphrey. Didn't do it.
Well, here's Kirk Springs once again to the 20. Slippery runner. Left. 3rd quarter. And it's Freeman McNeil. Hit the 100-yard mark once again. So bouncing back from the rib injury. Intended for McNeil. A run by McNeil. And O'Brien on the run. And popped. So he takes the hard hit. Number 50, it's Larry McGrew once again. The man who got to Pat Ryan in the 1st half. All right. O'Brien going sideline. And picks up 5 on the play. Wesley Walker on the reception. Claiborne making the stop for Walker, his first reception.
Not at a bad angle.
2nd and 5. And Steve Nelson on the stop. And O'Brien is hammered down by Don Blackman, number 55. And a bad punt. What you call a shank. And some extracurricular activity on the play. Field. Backfield, Moshi Takupu. 2nd and about 3. Eason. Oh, it is broken up. Stephen Starring with a shot at it. Lance Mel on the coverage. He threw a bullet. Yes. 3rd down play for Eason. And has the first down with Morgan. Down at the Jet 25. Greg James. Beautiful. The National Football League. Craig James bringing the Patriots right back into it. Tony Franklin now moves the Patriots within 4. Well, Meyer for a couple of weeks did not use James here.
Well, that's just, they don't play him by personality or friendship.
And again, it's Kirk Springs. Out to the 20 and flags thrown.
Holden on the return. Number 49. First down.
From the 8-yard line, here's Freeman McNeil, stopped by Don Blackman. Threw and injured his jaw in the first half. And the second back coming through McNeil for a short pickup. 16 lead as we open up in the 4th quarter. And broken up. Starring, midfield, picking up the block. Returns to the 46-yard line, a 41-yard punt. Patriots first down from the 45. And Eason fires deep. Cedric Jones in motion. The shuttle. Moshi Takupu. 4th quarter. Greg James, who scored on a 25-yard touchdown run. 2nd and 7. And again the string for James. Running well. Darrell Ray, the free safety on the stop, along with Tom Baldwin. Going outside is James. Has the first down. Eason saw the opening. Stanley Morgan for a touchdown. And it is a 2nd and goal from the 12. Here's Eason on the run. Down to the 6. Bob Crable. And goal from the 5. Eason throws. Touchdown. So the Patriots, who are trailing up the half 20-6, have overtaken the Jets.
How severe that blow was, and I'm sure that'll dictate whether he comes back. What's this?
That's a strange one. And Tony Page, one of the up men, fielding it.
It details the severity of the wind is what it does.
First down at the 35-yard line. Freeman McNeil. Stopped by Ken Sims and Larry McGrew at the 38-yard line. And here's Ryan keeping one downfield. Intended for Johnny Lamb Jones.
And that's the first ball they've thrown more than 15 yards down the field all day.
Quarter. And Ryan given the time. Well, he had the first down, did Wesley Walker, but off the circle route. A quickie series for the Jets. This Patriot defensive unit on fire. Good punt by Ramsey. Starring to the 15. And a flag throw. 11. And it's Tatupu. Out to the 14-yard line. Bob Crable on the stop. With Dawson. First down and more. Lance Mal on the stop. Here's James. And another New England first down. Midfield. And again, the quick opener for James. Lance Mal on the stop. 7. Play action. Eason chased by Mel and Gastineau. And tripped up by Gastineau.
I mean to tell you, Gastineau picked up about 4 yards on Eason. It used to be where quarterbacks could outrun all the defensive linemen.
From the 41, 3rd and 3. James for the first down and more. Inside the 30, stopped by Johnny Lynn. First down for the Patriots from the 30. And again, James picks his way.
Tell you what, he looks a little bit like Eric Dickerson, the way he's jumping around inside blocks and running through arm tackles.
1. And here he is again. Facing James. And this is Tatupu inside the 5. Tony Collins concluding the drive for point number 30. The Patriots off a 10-play drive capped off by a 3-yard run. Many notes to check over these next couple of days for Raymond Burry. 2:52 left, fourth quarter. Brent Springs across the 35. Ronnie Lippett on the stop, and from the 36. A bullet thrown by Ryan. Penalty flag down, intended for Lamb Jones, and a marker thrown.
Holding defense, number 57. 5-yard penalty, first down.
From the 41. Good protection, and a beautiful catch by Jones. Ernest Gibson on the stop. The Jets in a hurry-up offense as they picked up the first down. Catch is 81 yards. Very impressive return to action. Incomplete, but a flag thrown. Bobby Humphrey, the intended receiver.
This stage in the game.
It's declined. Second down.
Ryan able to duck out of trouble and complete for the first down at the 31 to the tight end. That's Schuler in motion. And it is picked off. Drive. O.C. Tatupu. That complacency set in after the Jets moved in front. 21-0. That's Craig James on the carry. In fact, Joe Fields tried to spark. It's just looking to run it out. Here's James. Barry Bennett on the stop today. This is 5th punt. Big rush. And good hang time. Fair catch. That'll be next Saturday, starting 4:30 Eastern Time. The dump off for Johnny Hector took the hit. The Jets in the hurry up. We're down to 1 minute left, fourth quarter. Sideline just looking to stop the clock.
In the play selections and the sort of plays they execute. Last year he did not.
And that is ruled complete. First down for the Jets.
37.
First down from the 37. And it's intercepted. coming up with his second interception of the season. Tony Eason.
Eason connected on 23 of 35 passes for 273 yards, 1 score, and 1 interception to land on a rating of 87.0. Tight end Lynn Dawson caught a team-high 5 passes for 56 yards, and receiver Stanley Morgan gained a team-high 60 yards on 3 catches. Craig James gained a team-high 79 yards on the ground and scored on only 10 carries. Ryan played most of the first quarter and most of the fourth quarter, going 9 for 16 for 89 yards and 2 picks for a 32.6 rating. O'Brien's rating through the second and third quarters was nearly 100 points higher. He threw 9 passes, completing 6 for 81 yards and 1 touchdown for a 132.2 rating. Lamb Jones led all receivers with 7 catches and 95 yards, while Freeman McNeil led all rushers with 110 yards on 17 attempts. Mark Gastineau led New York's defense with 3 sacks. After the events of October 28th, the Jets went on a tailspin, winning only one of their final 7 games to finish 3rd in the division at 7-9, well out of the AFC playoff money. The Patriots went 3-4 down the stretch to land on 9-7, second in the division, but 2 games behind the second wildcard position, claimed by the 11-5 Los Angeles Raiders. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe.